Red FM.
Exactly, yeah. The next 3 weeks is our season, basically. You know, we have to win our next 3 games, and they're, as you said, they're huge, they're massive games for us, and we're well aware of that as well. So we're all set out, and then move it on against Leinster, and then the big game in the quarterfinals. So yeah, we're well aware of that, and we're really looking forward to it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's such a crucial period in your season now, Denis. You've had the 2 games against Clonettley and Glasgow over the past week and a half. It's Leinster and Northampton coming up now, 2 of the biggest games in your season, really. I'd imagine the intensity in training really steps up a few notches at a time like this.
Yeah, it does, to be honest with you. Everything kind of steps up a gear, especially the lads coming back from the Irish camp. They kind of bring another gear when they're coming back into training and stuff, and into match mode as well, so which is great. It's great for us as well, and yeah, we're really looking forward to it. We're looking forward to coming to the business end of the season, and hopefully we'll have something to show at the end of it.
Yeah, and it's Leinster now at Thomond Park on Friday evening, Denis. An absolutely massive game. The matches between the 2 provinces have gone Leinster's way in recent meetings. They had that Heineken Cup semi-final win just under a year ago. Then there was the 30-0 defeat you had at the RDS earlier this season. I'd imagine there aren't too many defeats that have hurt the Munster players as much as those 2, so I'm sure revenge will be on your minds.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they're always big games, especially against the home provinces, and it just gives another bit, especially against Leinster. You know, it's a game we love to win in, and it hasn't gone our way the last 2 occasions, so we certainly want to put that right, and especially at home in Thomond Park as well. We want to put things right and set ourselves up for a good week going into the quarterfinals.
Yeah, as we know, Denis, the atmosphere at Thomond Park is generally very good, but it should be electric now on Friday, given that the supporters will be able to have their few drinks before the game as well.
Yeah, exactly. I think the whole country will be down in Limerick to get into the pub, so it'll be great. Yeah, the added atmosphere now will be great. So you'll have every Tom, Dick and Harry down there shouting us on, and so it'll be great. No, the atmosphere will be excellent down there, and we're certainly looking forward to it.
Yeah, games against Leinster take on an extra bit of significance for you as well, Denis, given that your brother John is in the opposite corner and in the same position as well. What's it like going directly up against a family member like that?
Yeah, it's certainly unique anyway, coming up against him. It's I suppose during the game you don't think much about it, but I suppose before it's kind of a bit weird, kind of going playing against them, especially in the same position actually. But I suppose when we hit the pitch, then it's just kind of get on with your job and just do the best you can, and then after it we kind of see who has the bragging rights after it then. So but no, it's definitely great. It's a great family occasion, you know, and it's certain thing that we really look forward to.
It's looking like Leinster will be planning without Brian O'Driscoll for that game as well, Denis, because of his injury. Looks like he'll be targeting the Claremont game for a comeback. I think it goes without saying that he'll be a huge loss for them.
Oh yeah, he's a huge player for Leinster, you know. He's a fantastic player. He's world class, and he brings a huge amount to Leinster, you know. But you know, we can't be worrying about that. We don't mind who's playing. We want to win, and that's basically it. But we know exactly what he brings. As I said already, he's a world class player, and he's certainly a huge part of Leinster's game. So no, we don't mind who's playing, to be honest with you. So we're just looking forward to the game and eager to get the win.
Yeah, after the Leinster game, Denis, you'll be turning your attentions back to the Heineken Cup and that quarter-final against Northampton. You had a home quarter-final against the Ospreys as well last year, which you won comfortably, but this looks like it'll be completely different. Northampton going very well this season. They came out on top against you at Franklin's Gardens back in October, and they also gave you one of your tougher home games at Thomond Park in January. Yeah,
completely. Yeah, it's going to be a completely different story this year. This year around anyway, because Northampton are a really, really good side. They're in form side as well. I think they just won the kind of a cup out in England the weekend just gone, so they're really on form, and it's going to be certainly a huge challenge for us. And but as I said, we are looking forward to it. We want to play well against them, and I think we're all set for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jerry Flannery is back in contention for that Leinster game after his ban, Denis. So between yourself, Jerry and Damien Varley, there's going to be pretty serious competition for that number 2 shirt.
Yeah, exactly, which is great. You know, it's great to see Fla getting back, and Damien has done extremely well as well. So it's great competition for us all, and I think he keeps us all on our toes, and we're all looking forward to having a bite off them, and we'll just see how things go over the next couple of weeks. But it's certainly going to be a tough one to get into the team. It always has been hard to get into a Munster team, but we'll see how it goes. And
just finally, Denis, I'm sure you're glad to have these 2 home games coming up now, because the away form this season has been pretty poor. Only 3 wins from 10 games so far. If you do beat Northampton in the Heineken Cup, it could be a difficult trip to Biarritz for the semi-final. What do you think has gone wrong for you on the road this year?
It's hard to put a finger on it. You know, we know our away form has been poor, and we just don't know why. We've lacked in a few areas in our game, especially away from home, and I don't know. It's kind of we've tried to work on it, and we certainly know it's a problem for us at the moment. But we just have to put those games behind us now and look forward to the games that are coming up, and especially our next away game. We just have to put that right and just move on with it. You know, so we're just looking forward to doing that.
Red FM.